Blackstone presents Please Stop Laughing at Me, Updated Edition, One Woman's Inspirational Story by Jodee Blanco. This book is read by Jodee Blanco. A letter to the reader. If you've picked up this book, chances are you've been affected by school bullying. Whether you're a student struggling to fit in, a parent worried for your child, an educator concerned for your classroom, or an adult survivor of peer abuse, still haunted by the memory of feeling looked down upon day after day, you are not alone. There are millions of others just like you, wondering the same thing. How do I get through this? I know, because I'm one of them. It's what motivated me to write the book you're about to read. From 5th grade through high school, I was the kid that nobody wanted to be caught dead hanging out with, and the one who rescued crickets while my classmates held competitions about who could squish the most bugs the fastest. I would rather write poetry than play dodgeball or gossip, and I always defended the underdog, even when it meant facing the wrath of the cool crowd. I had more in common with adults than anyone my own age, and would have given almost anything for friendship, except my soul. I endured every form of humiliation during my school years, from teasing and taunting, being the target of cruel and twisted pranks, to actual physical abuse. Years later, when people would ask me what hurt most, I would explain that it wasn't the acceptance and love I was being denied that made it so hard. It was all the love and friendship I tried to give that nobody wanted. Eventually, it backed up into my system like a toxin and poisoned my spirit. It would take years before I would start to heal. When I decided to write this book, I never imagined it would become a New York Times bestseller, let alone be the catalyst to a grassroots movement that would establish me as the first survivor of school bullying to look back on her experiences as an adult. If someone would have made that prediction as I sat at my computer and tumbled headfirst through all those memories, trying to record them in these pages, I would have said, yeah, right. I believe that once this book was finished, I'd promote it for a couple of weeks and then conclude this chapter of my life. I was wrong. This memoir started out as my attempt to achieve closure by turning my painful adolescence into purpose. I wanted bullied children to know they're not alone. There is an adult who gets it, and that if I survived, so can they. I wanted the bullies to become aware that it's not just joking around.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?